After everything, Ester scared Max into helping dump the nun's body by the roadside. Little did they know, the lucky nun was still alive. After seeing Ester's horror show, she flipped into investigator mode, only to stumble upon her own body. Fortunate nun was alive. After investigating Ester's horror, she found her own body. After waking up, she crawled forward like she was running a marathon, but Ester was having none of it. She grabbed a wolf's head and went to town, and just like that, Ester became the Grim Reaper, taking the nun's life with glee. Meanwhile, Max was frozen in terror, totally. After the murder, Ester stashed the murder weapon and blooded clothes in a tree, just casually stashing her evil in Daniel and Max's hangout spot. To avoid exposure, Ester threatened Max, saying she'd kill her if she squealed. Turns out none sad tales were about Ester. Who connect them to a 9-year-old? Crazy. Just as they were about to leave their secret treehouse, Daniel popped in and saw everything. What a setup for disaster. Later that night, a sharp knife was suddenly pressed against her throat. Daniel's panic rose instantaneously, causing him to wet his pants in mere moments. Talk about a truly terrifying experience that night. Meanwhile, John, who took Ester to a therapist, was blissfully unaware. They had no idea what kind of little demon they'd adopted. Spoiler alert, it's not cute, and Ester, the queen of disguise, said who knows what to the shrink, and suddenly all her weirdness was blamed on Kate. What a plot twist. Terrified of going back to the orphanage, Ester was in the bathroom venting her feelings. It was quite the sight, total goosebumps. But the real kicker? John believed the shrink and shifted all the blame onto Kate. What a charming husband. Kate just got home when the orphanage called with the missing nun news. Talk about a welcome home party. Soon after, the police found the nun's body. Little did they know, the real killer was hiding in plain sight. Of course, when John found out, he thought Kate was just too neurotic. Meanwhile, he pampered Ester like she was made of gold. Ester picked up on Kate's chill vibes and thought, surprise time. But trust me, it was anything but a nice surprise. When Kate saw the gift, she completely lost it. Ester had picked off those white roses, which meant a whole lot to Kate. John, in classic myopia fashion, thought she didn't mean any harm. I mean, who needs logic when you have love, right? Ester went all out to drive a wedge between John and Kate. Talk about an extreme makeover, relationship edition. Kate pulled her arm by day. That night, Ester bid off her own in the storage room, framing Kate. Totally oblivious, John bought the whole thing and even kicked Kate out of their room. What a plot twist. Desperate, Kate wandered into a store for 2 bottles of wine, thinking she'd drown her sorrows at home. Then it hit her like a ton of bricks. She nearly lost her own child to drinking. No, 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 stop it. Thankfully, it was a close call and Max was just a little shaken. But when they got home, John fished out that bottle of wine. Obviously, in John's mind, Kate's prime suspect number 1 for that fender bender. John even called in the therapist to schedule some help for her. Like that'll fix everything. Kate tried to explain she hadn't touched a drop, but John, he was all ears for Esther's truth. At this point, Kate realized Ester completely had John's life in her pocket. Witnessing their once happy family fall apart, Max could only shed silent tears. Later that night, Daniel visited his sister's room to get the lowdown on the car crash. Max finally confessed Ester was behind it all. She drew the whole ordeal. Unbeknownst to her, Ester was eavesdropping, waiting for her moment, drama brewing. To keep the kids safe, Kate planned a stealthy getaway while John was dreaming away. But when she entered her daughter's room, surprised Ester had been waiting for her. Talk about an ambush. At this moment, with her disguise shattered, Ester ceased her pretense, finally revealing her true colors to Kate. Kate returned to investigate further and quickly uncovered that Ester might be from some Russian institution. When Kate called the facility, she discovered a chilling truth. It was a mental institution. She sent them Esther's photo for confirmation. Meanwhile, Daniel visited the treehouse to dig up some killer evidence. But just as he was searching for evidence, Ester suddenly materialized behind him out of the blue. Cue the dramatic asterisk, dun dun dun, asterisk. Sister, what exactly did she force you to do? If they find the stuff, they won't just come to you, they'll come for Ester too. Is that what you really want? Without missing a beat, Ester burned the evidence, but she had bigger fish to fry. After lighting the match, Ester bolted from the triage, locking Daniel inside a not-so-subtle exit strategy. With no escape, Daniel leapt onto a nearby board, but alas, gravity had other plans, and down she went. Finally noticing the fire, Kate rushed towards it, but it felt like she was running out of time. Just as Ester lifted a rock, ready to seal Daniel's fate, Max swooped in and pushed her down just in time.